This video is brought to you by Status Audio. I was so excited when Status Audio reached out to me and asked to give me the Between Pro headphones to take on a test drive. I didn't know what to expect, but let me tell you, these have incredible audio quality and design, and I couldn't believe the price. What makes these earbuds different? First off, you don't have to worry about wires getting tangled or the subpar audio quality that other wireless earbuds provide. I feel like I'm in a home theater whenever I use the Between Pro earbuds around my house. Status Audio uses Bluetooth 5.2 technology and triple drivers, something a lot of other earphones don't. What it basically means is that bass, treble, and mids each have their own driver, resulting in better sound quality. The headphones come with 12 hours of battery life plus 36 hours in the case, giving you a total of 48 hours of continuous playback. I only recommend products that I've tried and love myself. And if you guys want to get your own pair, check out the link below with your promo code. This was a fan request, and this has been a story that has been on my radar for a very long time. The late 70s hit Black Betty has become synonymous with the short-lived group Ram Jam, but the song's origins are a little more complicated than that. One such story places the origins of the song back over 100 years from when Ram Jam recorded their version. Let's talk about the history of the song in today's video. The earliest incarnation of Black Betty dated back to around the 1930s. The origins are thought to be as far back as the 19th century, during the time of slavery, as it was thought to be used as a work song by African slaves who worked on farms and plantations. The first recording of the song was done a cappella by a career criminal named James Ironhead Baker, who worked at a prison harvesting sugar and cotton in the appropriately titled city of Sugar Land in Texas. While Baker may lay claim to the first known recording of the song, it would be the blues performer Lead Belly, whose 1939 version, which gave us Ram Jam's rendition nearly 40 years later. Lead Belly would introduce many folk and blues standard songs, and even Nirvana covered his song Where Did You Sleep Last Night as part of their MTV Unplugged set. Frontman Kurt Cobain would list Lead Belly's Last Session Volume 1 as one of his 50 favorite albums. Lead Belly's version of the song would catch the attention of Bill Bartlett, and Bartlett had played in the 60s band Lemon Pipers, who were best known for their hit Green Tambourine. Bartlett would alter the song, tweaking the lyrics, and released it through his band Starstruck on their own label Truckstar. It soon became a regional hit and caught the attention of two music executives, Jerry Kasenitz and Jeffrey Katz. They would put together a new band called Ram Jam, which was centered around Bartlett in 1977 in New York City. They would re-release the single and release a video for the song. But Bartlett was quick to point out, telling Louder Sound, Ram Jam did not cut Black Betty, it was Starstruck. The exact definition of what Black Betty refers to has been the subject of much debate. The first use of Black Betty was done by one of America's founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, who referred to it in his writings as liquor. Some writings, though, from the mid-20th century claim the term refers to a whip or a musket, while others claim it was a jail transfer wagon. Bartlett would tell Louder Sound the meaning of his version of the song, saying, "My version is about Betty Page. She's not a black girl, she's a pinup queen from the 50s. She was the tops. She was my inspiration for writing the last two verses. I don't know what Lead Belly was writing about. That's up to anybody, I guess. But music can be whatever you want it to be about. As long as you're having a good experience listening to the music, I don't care what you think it's about," he'd say. Ram Jam's version of Black Betty would peak at number 18 on the US charts and was a top 10 hit in the UK and Australia. The single would be put out on the group's self-titled album, which peaked at number 38 in America. Ram Jam's cover would become the best-known version of the song, but not everyone was happy with its success, as the NAACP tried to call for a boycott of the track, expressing their displeasure with the new lyrics. Perhaps they were also unhappy that Ram Jam were white guys who weren't imprisoned and had their own freedom. The boycott would prove to be futile, though. Ram Jam would end up releasing their follow-up album in 1978 titled Portrait of the Artist as a Young Ram, which proved to be a commercial disappointment. They would disband the same year. The band's bassist and drummer would pass away in the years that followed. Ram Jam's version of the song would receive a publicity boost when it appeared in the 2001 film Blow and the 2005 film The Dukes of Hazzard, and appeared as an on-disc track for 2008's Guitar Hero World Tour video game. That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like button and subscribe. We'll see you again. Rock and roll your stories. Take care.